Hey guys, it's ACairconditioner and welcome back for the finale of the, not Crystal Verification, but Windblume Festival 2. Now this is where the big bomb lore is gonna happen, of course, as per usual. And now I do know what the big twist is, because Genshin did update, release a video regarding this event, a cutscene. I didn't watch the cutscene, I just know by the trailer. I just know by just the thumbnail by itself. So something to do with the Hexenzirkels. What to do with Hexenzirkels, I have no clue. But here it is. The finale.
Hey,
Like, so I do know what a big lore bomb is, but I don't know the context.
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups. Nice work.
Also, we met like a lot of people.
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Joy above the clouds. Finale. This is actually a 3-part as well, not 2-part with an epilogue. So my 4 is Rosaria, Klee, Albedo, and Mona. I think like it could be those 4. Who knows? I don't know if that's of any significance.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that
20
on closer
minutes, I've been just
examination it might be logically paradoxical.
standing on that.
While Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Sino.
Or all 4 of this information are going to be key to figuring out no matter what. It's not just one
Amber
person.
also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
And that's the best
As
guide.
for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, actually.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled
Hearts
with
and memories
hopes
are different.
dreams and actively pass from one person to the next.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Yeah, how am I can figure it out?
Let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Wait! Wait for me!
Okay, Timaeus.
Oh, Timaeus, what brings you here?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Huh? This is kinda sudden.
That's a bold claim.
Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated
Ying
with
Er, that's her
certain
name.
Miss Ying Er?
Rings a bell.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Wait, so Ying Er is the girl from Lila that Sucrose mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying Er the whole time?
No, well, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Yingar's heart.
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Yingar?
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart, transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Yingar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Yingar to Mondstadt.
I didn't think this would be like a
But
legit proper
yesterday,
plot point.
Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
Wait, who?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Yingar's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Yingar?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie.
Oh, that would be Timaeus then.
Let's keep it up. On to the other three.
Final proof for each part of the
Okay,
prophecy.
Paimon will do the honors.
I actually full called this.
We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
I swear to you, I did not watch this in advance. I promise you. I legit just said who'd be the best pick for the other three in general, in my opinion. I did not think the game was gonna agree with me with Klee, and Albedo. I'll be honest.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name too. All right. We also have Klee. That's me.
Klee's the legend.
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
But that also explains
There's
a lot.
nothing wrong with
But
a more
honestly-
relaxed atmosphere, is there?
Honestly, these three selections of characters actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Huh. Albedo, have you figured out your answer?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, but I did not think the Timaeus was
Actually,
actually gonna hop on this
I'm
one
a
too.
little
I
worried,
genuinely
too.
thought this could be Rosaria.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Again, Collei and Sucrose being
Well,
so relatable
does
again.
anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
That's what we know.
We know something about that.
I've already found out where it is.
What?
The face. Again, I guess.
Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything.
I
under
really
the
wish I
sun.
could say just outright that Venti is the animal Archon that just told him this, honestly. But then again, I think there's a reason why Venti doesn't want his identity to be revealed. To other people specifically.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Follow me. I know we have to respect Venti's privacy, I guess, but seriously.
The lantern of utmost joy.
But yeah. Something about the Hexenzirkel. Something about... And we have Albedo, Moon, and Klee with us. I think, yeah. I mean, to some people it's obvious because they already played it through. But to other people that hasn't played this yet and are trying to figure it out, I think you figured out the answer by now. It's obvious who's behind those letters, actually, now. Now that I think about it, it's obvious to me.
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look. Oh, it should be right up.
Sorry for cutting you off there, Sucrose.
Aww. I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say
Actually, wait a
anything
minute.
about what the lantern of utmost joy actually looks like, right? Maybe we've overlooked something?
Wait, hold on. Albedo, Klee, Mona, Sucrose, and Collei. Oh, never mind. We only have 6
Traveler.
still. Never mind.
Are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
I mean, technically, if I was Electro, it would be like 6 characters from all 6 different elements, but we're still missing Cryo. Never mind. Exactly. Venti's note here says that we should look up and seek the answers from the sky.
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up. But there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it?
The slip also says, now you should recite the incantation. Come on, take a look at this.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Cutscene?
Look!
Oh, never mind.
The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current.
There's an
Let's ride it
island
up
up
and
there
see where
now.
it leads us.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Oh yeah, we don't have, oh yeah, he does have a wind glider.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Timaeus. Oh, this is interesting. I've been really wanting to get into this lore now, and I can finally do it.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it? Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost. Oh, good thinking, Collei!
Smart.
Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
That's because it didn't exist before.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
Lantern of the utmost
There
joy.
seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look. Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
Thing is, I never
So we
saw
just
this
need to do
cutscene
as it
before,
says,
so I'm curious to
Wait
see
a
what
second.
exactly is gonna happen.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Albedo? Okay, it's just...
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
Mona, what are you doing in the back?
How is everything, Albedo?
Mona's...
Hmm.
Okay.
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms, but I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to
Because
sit
there
on these
is no wrong
chairs and
answers.
fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
Because the most risky
I
answers
get
are.
what he means. If we do as he says, then
I was
we
gonna say,
may
if you can
be
do
able to
you can
figure
do
out
trial
how the puzzle
rounds.
works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
I think Mona figured it out.
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good.
Whoa, we can even learn more about Mona.
Hungry? I brought some snacks.
No, it's not that.
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it.
It's specifically the person
While
behind
Albedo was
this.
checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin, hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
You know who it is, Mona. Mona just shivered. Did she sense some kind of great power?
What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Ugh, don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona. I'll just do what Albedo said.
Yes, let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
Aw, step siblings.
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world,
You can do it, Sucrose.
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Collei, I hope you found your answer.
This is very symbolic, though.
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others.
She's matured so
I want
much.
to help others the same way Amber, Master Tighnari, Cyno, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
Collei's matured so much.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest
And Timaeus
person.
also is an alchemist as well.
I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just lit up! Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing! Huh?
But all we did was submit a batch of test answers.
Collei, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, alright.
One's gone. One lit up again.
Huh? What's going on?
I thought so.
Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions
It never said that.
correctly?
Just look for four
It's
people.
pretty clear now, isn't it?
There is no
We've
right
just
answer.
proven
Yeah.
that there is no
There's no right answer.
for this prophecy.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Look where we're at,
Although
Sucrose.
the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that
Oh.
we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
Yeah. Also, it actually works really well symbolically, because I think when it comes to an open question like this one, there is no one right answer. And not just that, but in terms of literature and these type of questions when even given in real life. But think about where this is taking place right now. Mondstadt, the city of romance and freedom. If there is only one correct answer, that's not fair freedom now, is it? Especially knowing now for sure knowing who's behind this. Lantern.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, Traveler.
Scarlett.
Hey, you're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter.
You want to feel your true
It's
name?
all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Oh, is that so? Then why do I spy yet another person following in your
shadow.
Wait, really?
Rosaria. Oh, now I really should have been Electro.
You should know
Damn
I'm
it!
here for you.
Now I really want to be Electro
Is
now
it just
because
because I'm a visitor from
it's all 7
abroad?
elements here.
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
So who are you, Scarlett?
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it.
Oh, it's
I
you?
was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why? Then
I thought it was
does
Alice.
that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy
And cutting
to me.
over. Uh-oh.
She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to
Okay.
signify
It
themselves.
looks. I think it's fine.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Oh.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet
B?
you. I am Scarlett, the successor of J.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy
Wait,
trying to
B's?
decipher this prophecy,
Oh.
you'll be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no?
That's how you refer yourselves as then? The Hexenzirkels are referred to by their first letter of their names. Oh, that's interesting.
The lantern has already been lit.
Because we now know because we know that
Please
Alice's
allow
rival
me
is
to
Mona's
disturb
teacher.
your happy peace.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Alice.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
That's you, right, Alice?
Hmm? Oh, I hear many.
I really wish I was Electra now. I feel really bad.
Madam,
Because technically
I
all
am
7 elements
Scarlett,
here.
the successor of Jay.
If I was Electra.
Oh. Since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Because she is the old hag's
Old
rival.
hag. Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, it's Alice. I'm
Yeah,
here too.
yeah, I should have known.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well
Yeah,
then,
she's...
my warmest greetings, everyone.
Isn't that what she sounded like before, too?
Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Where are you, Alice?
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact.
Yeah,
entrusted
about
to
that,
the
Alice.
God of Wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animal Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlett's doing?
No. I don't think it was.
Wait.
Maybe.
Completely lost now. So what was
Actually, no, wait, no, she was the source behind this letter, so that means Venti knew about this too.
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
It's a cutscene. I'm.
Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel?
Yeah,
As the
knew
spooky
it.
name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even
Society,
challenged
right.
the Animal Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song."
Just what exactly?
From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved.
Whoa.
He had grown old and was extremely sick.
Whoa.
He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left.
Gold?
But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Storybook of what?
This looks interesting. Let me scry.
Mona's master.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
I am. So this is the meeting spot at the Hexenzirkels.
That's right. We often met here to
And
chat
some of them-
and have tea.
Then what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo.
So Albedo knew.
You probably
This is
figured
the
out
second
everything
time
the moment
Albedo
you
figured
looked
out
at the
about
message.
Alice's writing.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world. A guide who will never get lost. One who would never lie.
Four
and
mages
a
to the
legend that
Hexenzirkel,
never
huh?
ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not
Oh my
naturally
God.
exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhine-daughter, also known as Gold.
I was just joking about what. So right now there is a member of part of the Hexenzirkels. Did we ever get hinted at that? Was that ever hinted at all? Because I don't think it was. I don't think it was hinted until the moment he said, oh, she has a child. And there's a freaking gold bottle. And the child literally just looks like baby Albedo. I was just joking about that. I'm like, is that gold? And I'm like, yeah, it is.
If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her.
Albedo's success, and Albedo's
Who
our
will
successor.
Never get lost is N,
N.
otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a
Yet?
truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject
Okay,
of
Nicole's
study.
new.
Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess,
Oh my
she will
god!
only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world.
Inversion of Genesis Quest as well? Really? That means that voice is Nicole. What? Are you serious?
She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
That's a version of Genesis ending. Wow. I don't think this is gonna come up if you haven't done that quest before. That's insane. That's ridiculously insane. I told you, like, again, I didn't even know about the existence of the Hexenzirkels. I didn't know who were the members other than Alice and Mona's master. I didn't know Cole was part of it. I definitely did not know that one lady that talked to us version of Jess was part of it too. And it's an organization within the vault that knows information of the outside world then. Because Ryan Dollar knows the... I'm so lost. 3.5 blindsided me today. The entire 3.5 just blindsided me. Huh? Could she have been the one who spoke to me while we were investigating Mirai?
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward
So
for
she's an
you.
ally, you're saying.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world, and that they would all know each other?
The Hexenzirkel is the source
The
of
one
everything.
who would never lie is me. I hope
Yeah,
no one
hey,
will take offense.
Alice.
It's just that I, Alice, or
So
A for
Ryan
short,
Dollar, Nicole,
have always had a
Alice,
soft spot for those
B,
with
and J.
sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may
M?
not know M in person, but you've likely
the
encountered
Boar's
one of her works.
princess?
Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
I need to look into that now.
It's also one of my favorite stories.
So
M
she's an
was
author.
an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief.
Does that mean when Alice was an author, she
Don't
was
you
just
think such a
mimicking
person
M?
would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
Yeah, I have no idea who M is.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to
They're
her
immortal.
students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted
Jay
to
was
meet you.
also mortal. What? Wait.
Do you also want to become a mage?
So then, how much of the Hexenzirkel are just mortal people? Ryan Dollar definitely is no longer mortal, right? Could she? If she was mortal, no, that's impossible. She must have the curse of immortality. She must have had the curse of immortality. She can't be mortal. Then what about the other witches then? And Nicole is still alive. Could Alice still be alive? Sure, she is, right?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexenzirkel. I used to think that the Hexenzirkel was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now,
They're
I've
no
seen
longer
for
that.
myself that besides Jay,
They're not controllers
many
of this
other
world.
ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been
Yeah, I was
piqued,
gonna
and
say,
I'm
then,
now even
what
more
is the
drawn towards the
Hexenzirkel?
idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating
Could
than
the
any of your
Hexenzirkel mage be part of
predecessors.
the Harbingers, actually?
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time.
Oh,
Scarlett,
you know what?
but
That
as
explains
soon
so
as I
much
am able,
more.
I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
I'm sorry for constantly pausing, but this, you know why this explains so much more now? Because remember, even back in 1.6, he always referred to Alice as Aunt Alice. I would assume that the Hexenzirkel see each other as sisters in a way. Sisters, like stepsisters or something like that. So to Albedo, Alice is in fact Aunt Alice, as she and Gold are technically siblings by connection and bond rather than by blood. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's actually really cool to me now.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexenzirkel after getting married?
The same prophecy letter that we all got.
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message.
You know that Jay passed
we were
away
just
now.
asking one thing.
Oh,
of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the supreme blessing actually meant...
It's just a
All
blessing.
journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Oh. I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages
It's all about the friends we made along the way. Basically, that's what she's saying.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexenzirkel is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to
Flavors
all of our
is
other
going
friends as
all
well.
out this time with the lore.
Sure we'll see each other again.
No holds barred, huh?
Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Do your heart pest them?
Yes, it's
Oh,
Windblume
never mind.
again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
What anniversary date?
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day, many, many years ago, that Jay tied the knot. Ah, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windblume Festival to the fullest.
So, Alice is definitely alive. The question is, where is she now? A traveling author, yeah, but where is she? We never saw her face to face. In fact, I don't think we've ever seen any of the members of the Hexenzirkel face to face at all. We just heard their voices or heard of them. Gold, Alice, Nicole. The fact that everything revolves around them as well is really suspicious to me. The thing is, I feel like I should not be taking this too seriously here, as what Alice said might just be the plain truth. But the fact that I really don't know how to feel about this. I'm just lost.
Whoa! Ah, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Okay, Timaeus, calm down. That's really cool. Because again, the only way legends can be permanently recorded and not be in the risk of being deleted is through through storybooks.
Oh.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, let it out.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just, a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Okay, sure thing.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
It's nothing, really. It's just, well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that.
See, the question is...
Still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for.
And here's something else that bugs me about Alice now's character. Does that make her the Descender? Because for a while I thought Alice could have been the third Descender. For a while now. But does this really make her the Descender? I don't think this is a yes or no question at all. I think this is just completely ambiguous for good reason. I'm pretty sure it's on purpose, and I'm pretty sure we cannot figure out if Alice is the Descender or not here. Because she's just treating everyone else as mortal, as just mortal woman. If that's the case, she's treating herself as a mortal woman. Heck, we really don't know much about Alice now, do we? But take it into context, back then, before the Cataclysm. The Hexenzirkel really did pre-exist during that time. Then they were all just normal people, which meaning Alice cannot have been the Descender. Obviously now, we have no idea what's up with these, with these people anymore. Nicole can just speak to other people's minds, I guess through some natural power. Alice is immune to the deletion of Irminsul, where she basically can remember anything she wants to? I guess there's another connection with that, since Alice is the one that covers the Wanderer Miscellany. And then we have Gold, who actually would suffer the curse of immortality unless she is dead. Could she be part of the Abyss or though? I doubt that.
Of course, I didn't actually expect the Supreme Blessing to be
Because it actually
real,
starts,
but...
you can start like connecting a lot of the past information back at 3.3.
Don't
Insane,
say that.
in my opinion.
None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windblume Festival Special Ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Why?
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like this whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
It's not about destination, Timaeus. It's about the journey.
That aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yingar, right?
Venti also has a lot of explaining to do as well.
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Oh, that's Yingar.
Huh?
He's here.
Miss Yingar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Sucrose, are you blushing?
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar, but how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't,
I did not think this could be a legit
sorry,
plot point.
I don't know what to say.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time.
Have you ever heard her spoke properly though?
You come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then.
Because I don't know if we have or
I
not, but
had
she
to
sounds
come
really
and find
different
you
to me.
instead.
I don't know why.
Should we go see how they're doing?
No, Paimon, give us some
I
privacy.
You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Exactly, give them some privacy.
Really? We'll just leave them alone then.
They look quite happy. Maybe that's what Windblume is all about.
I am so glad to see Timaeus
Bye,
find
guys.
his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you.
Aw, now they're the best of
I guess we have the
friends.
same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
It's never too late for that, Collei.
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once, all with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do.
And that's a message that I feel like anyone can learn.
Why don't you give it a try, Collei?
It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to try.
I'll try my best.
They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
Well, isn't it great that they're getting along so well?
I nearly forgot. This is for you.
This texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them.
Aww.
They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms for this year. I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Collei, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time.
Oh,
Mondstadt's
Albedo's like a
remain
kind of
open to
older
you.
brother to her now. That's cool.
Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
Ah, Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right. I almost forgot. Collei, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
Oh, really? May I?
Of course.
Deep violet?
Huh? What was that?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, but now it flew away.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Okay, Tenari. Ruined the moment again.
Sino!
I'm kidding.
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
I take that back. You
That's
both
it.
ruined it. I agree.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
I'm sorry?
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, This card back is for you.
Didn't Sino commission this?
Sino wanted you to have one for yourself.
Oh.
If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Okay.
Can't believe this guy? Huh. Let's knock him off his high horse.
I thought I'd never say this with a happy tone, but screw it. It's time to duel.
Wait! I've got something to
never
give
mind.
you too.
Huh? Collei has a gift for us?
Yeah!
What's it, Collei?
I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windblume festival.
Oh. It's a Sumeru rose.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tighnari, and Sino. During Windblume, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
Sucrose is right there.
But
I'm kidding.
Tighnari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Oh wow.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Why score? I don't know. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
So, are these your chosen Windblooms?
Mm-hmm, one of them. Both Padisaras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who...
Goddess of flowers,
I wish
and
to accompany
those
me
are
as we
most
create
vulnerable
more
to
seasons and future
ley
Windblooms
lines.
together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to
Oh,
see even if that
Amber,
meant
Eula,
crossing
and Noelle.
mountains and oceans to do so.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Aw. It all comes full circle. Okay, this is a really good event. This is a really cool event. Now, if this was actually... Now, if this is, I believe, Actually, it's okay. If you could still do this, if this event was still active, you can talk to other characters by walking around Mondstadt and then repeat rumor lore about them. I'm not doing that on camera because I think I talked enough after when they got to those letters. Also, when I was constantly pausing because the Hexenzirkel lore is finally here! And that was the one thing I knew about was the fact that Hexenzirkel was going to be involved in this somehow. I just didn't know who was going to be in it other than Alice and B. And now Mona's Master, B. So... this event was really good. Again, Horrorverse is really stepping up in the lore department here, honestly. Like, I knew Hexenzirkel lore was going to be in this one, but I thought it was just going to be some sort of joke thing. I did not think they're going to go that in-depth with revealing characters like Ryan Daughter / Gold to be part of them. And now the mysterious lady voice that we heard is also part of the Hexenzirkel. Like, what? Like, blindside of the century. But, seriously though. Really cool event. I liked it a lot. I especially love the focus they gave to Sucrose and Collei. Because I feel like Sucrose never got a really proper chance to shine until just now. And I'm so glad that they gave her the chance to shine. Well, nice welcome addition. Overall, just really good event. Just a really good story. And it's just a fun event. Just fun in general. Of course, there's something else I gotta do. I feel like I should have done this while telling you guys about my thoughts, but I can do it now. If I can find the damn thing. Yeah. Male flower. This is the main weapon that you can get for this one, and its focus is elemental mastery. And a skill, Whispers of Wind and Flower. Within 8 seconds after the character's element goes to an opponent or the character triggers element reaction, their attack and EM will be increased by 12% and 48% respectively. So overall, this is just really good for, I guess, like a sub-support sub-DPS Claymore user, which is rather hard to find. I don't know who you would give this to, personally. It just looks really cool. And you would be using this Unfading Silky Grace in order to refine this thing. Really cool. I'm just gonna find it off camera, but because I feel like I should have done this while talking about my thoughts. But yeah, that'll be it for me. And there's weapon lore as well, but that's the thing I'll just know off camera. You can read weapon lore on your own. But next time, whatever happens in 3.6, I'll see you guys then. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and give your own thoughts about the second Windblume Festival, because I think they nailed it. It definitely lived up to the expectations I had for it. And also give your own thoughts about the Hexenzirkel lore and about Alice and Nicole and Ryan Daughter and those characters, because I think it's a fascinating topic, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, favorite ever lore part of Genshin is always going to be the Harbingers, but Hexenzirkel is definitely up there now for me, and I'm glad that we actually get to learn more about them. ACairconditioner signing out. Have a good one, guys.